The Supreme Court has issued a key ruling on voting rights, finding Alabama's election map violates the Voting Rights Act. The ruling is considered a huge win for the act and Section 2, which protects against racial discrimination in voting. 27% of Alabama's electorate is black, but the Republican-led legislature drew only one majority black district out of the state's 7. Now the court is ordering officials to draw a second majority black district. Let's bring in senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer, along with ABC News legal contributor Asha Rangappa for more. Devin, Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh sided with the liberal majority in this case. How significant is that?
A very significant case and a very significant breakdown, Diane, and this goes far beyond Alabama. This is a major rejuvenation of a landmark voting rights law passed in 1965 meant to prevent racial discrimination in voting nationwide. The ripple effects from this will be significant. They will be sweeping. In this case, though, Alabama Republican legislature had drawn election maps after the 2020 census, and as you said, they only created one majority black district. That was challenged in court. And today, the Supreme Court said that map with one majority black district, you see it there with a state with 27% of voters being black people, is a violation of the Voting Rights Act. It's discriminatory. It dilutes black voting power in that it limits their ability to choose a candidate that they would prefer in that state. And effectively, it means they'll now have to go back to the drawing board, draw a second map. That means perhaps a second black Democrat in Congress down the line. It will change how voters go to the polls in Alabama, but it will also now mean that the Voting Rights Act will remain a key protection for other challenges nationwide as people start to press back against what they see as racial gerrymandering in how we conduct elections.
Asha, what does this mean for the 2024 election and the electoral process moving forward?
Well, Diane, it means that maps can continue to be challenged under the same criteria that has been in place for the last 37 years under court precedent. What the court said is we're not changing the rules that we've had in place. We're keeping the law as is. The lower court got it right. We're not going to adopt this new novel approach, which would not take into effect discriminatory effects of the map. And this is pretty significant because we do have a court that is trying to move in a completely race-blind direction. I will note, though, Diane, that this map, which they have determined is illegal, was actually allowed to be put into effect in the midterms in 2022. And similar maps also that will probably be illegal under the court's decision today were allowed to go into effect. So in many ways, the impact is more retrospective in terms of what has already happened rather than prospective, which will allow things to remain the same.
All right, Devin, Asha, I have so many more questions, but I'm out of time. Thank you both.
Thanks, Dan.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.